Good morning, friends and fellow farmers. Alright, the family's on the move. Where are you going? This house is a lot nicer than my old cabin. I don't miss it. Don't blame you. Although this is probably less organized. Oh, right, I moved things around. Okay, well, let's get some crops going here. What else do I have? Let's grab, I guess, this and this. We'll get these in here. Just scythe out. Oh, no, is that not... Okay, I thought that stuff was done. Oh, wait, my inventory is full. Okay, well, let's... And that's that. Alright, let's move some stuff out of here. Okay. Oh, nope, not all of it. I'll have to come back for you. I'll come back for you. Let's see here. Can't use that one. Hey kid, you want to deal with my inventory? What were we doing? Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Don't need those. That. Don't really need the 300 sap. Again, I guess I could process that. Is it worth more as basic fertilizer? I don't remember. I really don't remember. Okay, well, anyway, we've changed a few crops out there. There we go. So, some amaranth going on. Let's go say hi to the other kid. Zippity bippity. Hello, chef. Do your thing. You got stuff to do. Definitely need to offload more stuff here. I don't know that's going to make a ton of difference in, monetarily, but whoa, this 500G from the Stardew Valley Agricultural Fund, though, that's, I think, what we've been looking for. That's what we've been waiting for. That's going to set us over. It just pushes right over that limit. Thanks, Mayor. Thank goodness. But yeah, I don't know how we would have got through the winter. Okay. Now we're getting a whole mountain of wood there. And we've also got ourselves a little bit of copper. Did alright there. That's not bad. There you go, kitty. While we're waiting for that, let's go deal with this. And yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm missing on the polyculture. I figure, with the... I will probably be done this playthrough before 1.6 launches, but regardless, or if I'm not, and I say this in advance because I know this will be true, I'm going to be about a month ahead on episodes in this series by the time that happens, because I'm enjoying playing through really quickly on this. So I know it's going to be like, I'm going to be so out of sync with the universe on Stardew Valley. So, yeah, it'll be a problem. So, what I'm getting is I don't know that it matters that I'm, doing... Okay, sorry, my brain stopped. It's like, how much do I have? Okay, I need more fiber. Yeah, I don't know that it's going to really matter how I... what I get rid of inventory-wise. Like, I can ditch all my inventory and I'll be just fine, I think, in this game. That's my suspicion. Don't think it'll... Yeah, it's not going to be an impediment. Because I suspect I'm not even really going to be getting to it in many ways. Okay, let's do this. There we go. And again, I'm not quite like, we're not really nailing it here. I feel like I could have done a better job of planting my seeds here. Could have done a better layout. It is not optimal. Let's just acknowledge openly the not optimal setting I've got going on. But that's all right. Okay, those are still good. Okay, I'll put that there. Still 9 more to go, that's good. That's something. So let's ditch this amaranth. Okay, there we go. Now these are done. We'll get another batch through. I don't really need the thing. I was just thinking for the oak resin. Although, I'm at a point now, I might actually be a little bit ahead on the oak resin. Which is good. I think it took me too long to get all the copper I needed. Okay, so let's go and throw these down. See what... Oh boy. Oh, today's the day. Yeah, we're close to filling the shed. It's better than I thought. Wow, okay. That's not bad at all. So I'm like 5 out from filling the shed. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's ludicrous, right? Now hold the phone here. Oh no, that's the... Which one is the... Okay, that is the... Okay. The grinder. Let's grab all of our diamonds while we're here. I completely, almost obliviously, just ignored all my diamonds. So how many diamonds are we getting in all go here now? 50... 57, and there's like 3 more, so about 60 diamonds. Now, I don't feel like they're selling for enough. I think we gotta ask more for our diamonds. I mean, it helps. It's every little bit helps. Okay, and then oh, I got another bar of copper, but I don't have any more iron bars. That's my problem now. Okay. And then I do need more copper or coal so I can crack the rest of those geodes. Okay, I'll wait for that to be done. And then while I'm waiting, let's go and get our stuff out of... let's go make some wine. It's a wine day. Oh, this is good. This will chew up now like a massive pile of inventory. This is going to chew up a terrifying amount of inventory. Yeah, this is really good though. So, I mean, we've almost got this one filled. So now we're going to get a proper run here. So I remember what, I feel like we did like 400,000 or something on wine each time. I mean, maybe we're up to about 500, maybe, if I'm remembering the numbers right. Or was it more like 40,000? I think it was 400. I think it was the stuff from the cellar was only like 200,000 or something, where it was a lot less like, wow, for the amount of like emphasis I feel like I put on it. It wasn't as impressive. Whereas I feel like this was a lot more like, whoa, because we do have a fair number of sheds. Now that we have like, whatever, 7 sheds, 800 bottles of wine or whatever it is. We must be pushing something. I don't know, it's a lot. At any rate, that's good. Okay. So, at wine day is a, let's think, what have I been watching lately? I don't remember what I've talked about. I think I was talking recently about, I was talking about How To last time. I watched, finished watching the 3rd season of Foundation. That was really enjoyable. Didn't expect to enjoy that show at all. And it reminded me, what's his face? Lee Pace, whatever his name is. I watched the first season of *Halt and Catch Fire* when it came out, like, whatever, a billion years ago. And I was kind of into it, but it's kind of not, like, it was less tech-oriented and more like the weird psycho characters. And I kind of fell off on it. And I kind of regret that now, because he's so good in Foundation. So I might go back to that at some point. Although now with the way streaming services work, goodness knows where that little gem is buried. Nowhere obvious. So it's like, really. So yeah, it's we'll see. Maybe I won't be watching that. The other thing I watched was the Rose Byrne show. Or that's her name? Physical, where she plays like somebody becomes a fitness instructor with Rory Scovel as her husband, who's curiously really a good cast for that. Comedians are often so good in dramatic roles because they're such... I think their job is basically lying, like storytelling and lying. That's what the role of a comedian is. So they always seem to be so good in like drama. Like I've always contested, one of my favorite Paul Thomas Anderson bits is Adam Sandler in Punch Drunk Love, and I don't really like Adam Sandler as an actor. I find him just annoying as a, he's probably a nice guy, but like I don't enjoy the movies. And yet I really enjoyed him in that movie. I thought he was phenomenal. So I always look out for comedians that play dramatic roles because they often just pull it off really well. But again, I think maybe it's because they're compulsive liars, and when they're performing the same bit over and over and over and over again for like a year, they always have to be able to do it like they're doing it for the first time, which is acting. To be able to do a take repeatedly and make each time you do that take seem like it's fresh and not have to they always, the book I'm reading on old Hollywood is talking about like some actors were problematic in that they would have one good take and the directors knew it and they had to like not get them to use up their material in rehearsals because they knew they wouldn't have any good stuff left. Comedians seem to be, the good ones seem to defy that because they are able to do that. That's a trick they have. And it makes them really good actors. So often. Maria Bamford, she's so phenomenal. Then there's probably a whole list of canceled comedians because that's another thing they're very good at doing. That are probably also really good at acting. But anyway, yeah, that physical show is, I don't know, it's kind of compellingly it's not great. it's not the best thing I've seen. But we kind of just sat and I think we're burned out and just sat and watched the whole first season over like 2 days. And it was fun to just sit and binge watch that. It was very bingeable. I don't normally binge watch shows like that. But that was kind of enjoyable. So yeah, anyway, lighter than I expected to. It wasn't as like mean and crazy and depraved as I was kind of thinking it might be, which, it was nice. It was well done. The antagonist is played by a guy, if you watch that show Boardwalk Empire way back, Steve Buscemi, and I don't remember the guy's name, but he played one of the baddies. Oh, I ran out of stuff. Oh my gosh, we just ran out. So I do need to dip into the big pile. He played one of the baddies that had this wickedly good laugh, and my wife and I have always, if one of us makes that laugh, we know exactly what the other one's referencing because it's the best laugh. He just has this high cackling, like, it's like a cartoon laugh from like Roger Rabbit, and he plays the antagonist in Physical, and I don't think it works at all, and I don't buy his character, but I feel so bad because he's so good as an actor, and I really think he's great, but it's always bad when you see somebody that you feel like this just feels miscast. But that's how it goes. Anyway, so that's what I was getting up to. Well, we did about 600 plus 200. 836 bottles of wine on the wall. That's pretty good. I'm not going to complain about that. That's nice. All right. So that's all that's happening there. I could start making the coal that I need for the last bit, given that I do have a lot of trees, more than I anticipated. The more I think about it, I do have quite a bit of tree. Although it takes, like, you don't get that much. I mean, what, I get 100 coal per 1,000? I may as well. I'm thinking timeline-wise, it's more to my benefit to have this stuff, to have the kegs now than later, right? They don't do me any good later. And then, they're done so fast. And I don't have any more of these. That's the other problem. And I don't want to make more. Although, what did these take? Stone? What do these smelters use? Kilns. Oh no, it needs 2 copper. Oh boy, I could be smelting these things down. So after I make this, I break these and I get back my, 2, 4, 6, 7, 14 copper right here. 14 copper bars. I could be rich. What am I doing in this town? Okay, so there we go. I've got 7 pieces of coal, which is enough for me to make some more iron. But I mean, again, I don't have... Okay, and then I can make 1 more keg. So it doesn't really do me tons of good. However, I will come and fetch, boop, my 1 pineapple. So I need, I try to put copper in it, 4 more. 4 more kegs and we are rocking and rolling. Wow. That feels pretty good. So then, you know, my thing, as I try to just tap on this to see inside of it, don't ask me. I guess I could shift over to crystallariums. That's a possibility, I suppose. Although, you know, even that, I don't really need that many more. And you know, the thing is, am I at the point where I am out of... I think I'm slightly overproducing. I'm not going to bother with anything here. So I think I'm slightly over processing, not producing. I'm slightly over processing, so I have more being processed than I have being, you know, going on otherwise. I don't know. Okay, so let's dump this wine. Ancient fruit and pineapple. So it's not going to sell for as much as that star fruit batch, or the the ancient fruit. Was ancient? No, that was ancient fruit, wasn't it? Maybe. I don't even know. I don't know what I just said. Whatever I was looking at. Okay, let's get you filled up. So I'll just keep nibbling at this, I think. Good enough. There we go. So let's leave this alone. See, I've got enough to do a little bit more gold, though. I can do 12 more bars of gold. I do want that. So let's get... yeah, I do need another batch going through, because that will buy me... the extra... There we are. Yeah, that'll get me the extra bars of gold smelted, which will get me 2 more crystallariums, which is money in my pocket. Doo-doo-doo. So I must have harvesting coming soon here. Coming soon to a field near me. It's the 6th. Festival of Ice, a couple days away. Yeah, I'm kind of dreading all the festivals and stuff. Okay, so yeah, we got some stuff being sold. I gotta figure out what I'm kind of missing here. Oh, yeah, okay, cabbage. Red cabbage, I only shipped 8. So I don't think I even have... I think that was one of those ones where... Wow. Okay, these don't need... I need those for... Those are purely a mining food. Right, I think established I don't have any red cabbage that I need to go and still plant. But I did plant enough, so that might be it. We'll see. Yeah, that's enough to do it if that's the last one. It might be something else. Anyway, we'll see y'all next time. Till then, bye-bye.